Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura K. If you are new here, welcome to the safe space. We like to do energy readings, talk about whatever is going on in this journey, this life journey, pretty spiritual conversations that happen over here. If you've been here with me, thank you guys so much for being here, for sticking around, for liking and subscribing, and just all the wonderful things that you guys do. I am so grateful that I get to be a part of your journey in whatever way that I can, even if it's from afar via the internet. A beautiful way that we get to share energy, we get to collaborate on this channel, because it is not just me making these videos, it's you guys watching and being a part of it. And I do believe that this connection, even if we don't get to see each other face to face, we are sharing energy in a way. So I'm really grateful for you guys. I am pulling some tarot cards. We're using the Heavenly Bloom deck by Noah Akita. If you've been here with me, you know I like this deck because it talks to me so loudly. All right. So the two cards that I pulled, you guys, if you've been here with me, then you know about this Seven of Laurels that I continuously keep talking about because she keeps coming. This means that you are coming to a place of mastery within your energy. I keep comparing her to my experience as a Reiki practitioner and learning how to understand the way that your chi energy works within your body. The exposure is like changing as I'm talking, as I'm moving, and it's also feeling like an energetic thing that's happening because I feel like my face is shifting a little bit, shape shifting. Maybe you're somebody who can do that. Siren kind of energy might be something for you of note. See, it's like changing as I'm talking. Whatever, it's gonna happen. I'm just noticing that the woven eye in my window is like making another eye, and it feels like it's like looking at me. So that's a sign that whoever you are, your guides or somebody is watching over you and protecting you and connecting to you. But I brought up siren energy and shape-shifting. I'm actually going to the Mermaid Festival with some of my girlfriends, and it's out in San Marcos, Texas. That's where I went to college, in that town. So mermaid energy has been a big thing. One of my friends is a like professional mermaid. Like she goes to children's birthday parties with a tail on and all that. So mermaid energy is really big right now, really exciting. But I was talking about the Seven of Laurels and how it's about mastering energy because she's got these trees growing from her. Also, the trees have these yellow colored flowers, and she's also got a yellow colored dress, which makes me think of solar plexus, which is like inner power. And a lot of us, if you've been on my channel, you know that a lot of us have been working through self-worth things. We're learning how to stand up for ourselves and own exactly who we are internally. Like on a spiritual level, you feel of a lot higher caliber, higher status than who you've allowed yourself to act as in life. And you're being asked to stand up for yourself in a lot of ways, to hold boundaries, to not people please if it's not necessary. And I get that a lot of times that it hasn't been necessary. But anyway, this card, she's putting her hand down and she's sending energy into the ground, and as she does, a beautiful flower grows. This means that you've been planting seeds for things that you wanted in this world. You've been manifesting more than you maybe realize that you are, but there's been seeds planted and put out, and all that you need to do is water them in the ways that you need to. And maybe that's holding boundaries for yourself, taking time to yourself away from others so that you can, go get that massage, eat better, plan out your fitness routine a little bit better. Maybe you need to tweak some things because you've been in the same patterns for a long time and you're not noticing so much change because you need to be the facilitator of that change. Okay, this is such a beautiful card though, and it makes me think of, like understanding your energy, so much so that she is just blooming off of her head. There's a whole garden growing around her. She's probably been practicing for a while, But as you do so, you can send that energy out of your hands. In Reiki, you can send it out of your eyes, out of your voice. In any other way, you can literally learn to be more conscious of where your energy goes. So much so that I can imagine her walking away later and just little trails of this energy follows these little sparkles to where she grows gardens everywhere that she goes, to where even the breath that she breathes sends out this high frequency energy, right? So that's a beautiful card. And then next we get the Page of Laurels, which in this card, Laurels is the pentacles, right? But they're little trees. It's like a nature-y version, a more connected version than like the coins. They feel somewhat connected to nature in a way. So that also is saying that it's not just monetary abundance. Oh, look, he's holding a they're holding this like cape or whatever that's yellow, which also makes me think of solar plexus. But the rest of their outfit and their hair is very blue, and they have like a blue gem on their collar as well, which is throat chakra, like authenticity, walking in your truth, being in your truth. And so sometimes your truth is embodying your power more and really showing it out in the world. You've probably been somebody that has like hidden this, maybe allowed others to take advantage of that or whatever. And so, yeah. And so when I was saying this, it's like the version of pentacles in this deck, but it feels more of a connected to nature. So maybe your version of abundance is not just monetary abundance, but is love and happiness and, you know, always being taken care of and having a roof over your head. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that penthouse flow I go up. It doesn't have to be the beautiful like mansion type, you know what I mean? It's like living happy and being abundant in laughter and friendship and community. And maybe it's living all around people who connect together and create community in different ways. Oh my gosh, yeah, because I'm saying that. Last night, I went to the gas station with my roommate, and we were talking about some of our friends that we could see ourselves living with or working with in collaboration with some of our art and stuff like that. And all over the ground, this is a full moon in Scorpio too, all over the ground, there were bees everywhere, just crawling around. None of them were like getting up and flying to like sting us or anything. They were just crawling around. And I don't know if this is some, if you know, if you have some information on this, maybe it's at night, they're just like more tired. But we've gone to this gas station at night and there have not been like bees everywhere. Like they were just crawling around everywhere. And bees make me think of that hive energy of community. In my spirit animal oracle deck, it talks a lot about community and connection, and how, you know, each bee has a different place, a different thing to do in a different place in the hive, but together they're able to live in community and connect, and they really wouldn't be able to without each other. And same with us humans. We're taught in our society to be a little bit, you know, self-involved and like glorifying independence in a way that's like not the most healthy. That's kind of like colonized way of thinking or whatever. But anyway, I am going to pull one last card. My dog is just rolling around like having a ball on the floor right now. So I'm gonna read from the Dapoda, and I'm probably not saying that right. I've heard multiple different ways of saying it. It's a Buddhist text. But I picked the number 222, so maybe that's significant to you. I've also seen 333 today on a license plate that cut me off. But anyway, it says oh wow, maybe this is why that he who cut me off thing is coming up, because the words are, he who holds back rising anger like a rolling chariot, him I call a real driver. Other people are but holding the reins. He who holds back the rising anger like a rolling chariot, him I call a real driver. Wow. Anytime something like that happened, I'm from Houston, so like people are horrible drivers, and I've learned to not allow that to affect me. There was that Netflix show that talks about meditation, and they talked about kind of anytime that you can find like a red light or something when you're driving, instead of freaking out about where I have to be next, think of it more as this is an invitation for me to get to take a breath during the day. Not everybody gets to with these crazy jobs. I know when I'm at work, it is go, go, go every second. Sometimes you don't even get a full 30-minute break because that's the nature of working in like a clinical setting. But when you're in the car, like, it's a beautiful thing. We should have gratitude for those moments of slow down because you're sitting and you get to breathe. And so it talks about take that as a moment to slow down and be grateful for that moment. And it's really hard to be grateful when that guy cut me off while driving. But instead of, no, I didn't even honk at him that time. I did honk at somebody else later, so I was contemplating. I did honk at him. I did. But that's the most. I'm not going to get like crazy. Sometimes I'll like just assert my boundaries. Be like, you should do that to people. But for the most part, like I didn't think about it again for the entire day. And that was this morning. I didn't think about it for the entire day until I started talking about it right now. So it's not like I let that impact my whole day. We keep on talking about I think it's the Queen of Cups or it's the Ace of Cups in the Heavenly Bloom deck. And now I'm going to have to pull her back out because I want to show you guys. If you've already seen, but it's this woman whose crown, her head looks like a sun. And she's holding her cup. She's balancing it. It's like she's mastered emotional energy, right? Because the cups in tarot is usually like our emotional body. Oh, here she is usually like our emotional body. And so she's like floating above this like island that's being rained on by the clouds that she's floating on, but it's like she's mastered emotional energy. She's got this cup full of water that she's holding, and she's barely holding it, like barely hand and 2 fingers. And it shows that she's like mastered the balance of that emotional energy, and so much so that she is shining so bright, and she's also floating above the rain that is hitting everybody, the chaos that is hitting everybody, which is kind of a symbol for how on a spiritual level you can be so locked in and connected, and you cannot allow things in your outside external experience to F with your emotions. And I was just talking about it, but this weekend I was at a yoga class and the yogi was saying, there's nothing that you can do wrong with your consciousness. And if you choose to be peaceful and happy, you can be that despite what everybody's going to tell you. Because so many things are going to come and try to mess with that and change that. And you are allowed to say, if that's how you're going to treat me, then I don't have to be around you. I can just walk away because you literally have the power to do so. I am going to pull a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. If you know me, you know I love this deck by Alana Fairchild. This morning I pulled some cards before I went to work, and oh my gosh, I got like 2 cards that I hadn't seen in the deck. And it's so funny because like I've been using this deck so much, and I still like every once in a while I'll get a card that I have not pulled. So we got Be the Hunter, Not the Hunted. I've read that in one before. I'm gonna pull another one. I don't think that's the one that I'm going to read just because I read it a few videos ago. But I do really like that. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Ooh. Power of attraction. That one's interesting, and I'm going to read that. But I kind of am thinking about, you know, the things that we think we manifest in a way. Oh, this song. Be careful what you wish for, or you just might get it. You just might get it. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. 13. The number 13 is standing out because that's on this card. I'm going to read this to you. Power of attraction. There is such wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future-oriented? You see, there is magic in this moment too. There's something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with one open heart and mind. You may not... Achoo! Achoo! Scoomy. You may not know where it is all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly perfectly what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flows so naturally and richly within you and around you simply be. So that moment when I sneezed, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about something in the future that I was like hoping for, and literally it cleared that out of my head. And it made me think of like when we yawn, that is like a throat chakra, like cleansing, like releasing of things. And so sometimes in these moments, like I would take note, like when you sneeze or when you yawn, like what were you just thinking of? Because almost always like it'll push it away. Anyway, it says you are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. Perhaps you think that you're only capable of small dreams. If you have drawn the Oracle of Big Vision as well, oh my god, y'all, that was the one like on the bottom. Wait, it literally like, it was literally like right next to it. That's crazy. I did see it a second ago in the deck because I haven't seen that one before. But it says, if you have drawn the Oracle of Big Bold Vision as well, then this part of the message is highlighted for you. The Oracle is guiding you to remember that there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. No matter how beautiful the stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up first. Your big life dreams are a work in progress, just like you are. If you've been working on healing something within you, start a new creative project, or just taken out on a new job, a relationship, or feel although you are getting some results, you are impatient for more. Doubt that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as a reinforcement that you are doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. You're creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. This oracle comes with a special message. You've recently completed a cycle or a level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level of experience. Like a big fish leaving the small pond and feeling like a rather small fish in a bigger pond, there will be some getting used to it, time needed as you find your way. This will add to what you've already done and bring valuable expansion to your realization of your abilities, as well as many new relationships and opportunities to help you go further on your journey. What are you in the process of creating will benefit this stage of your process. Whoa. Whether your creation is simply your sacred path, a particular creative work, or an actual child, there is a positive and constructive energy that is unfolding for you now to boost this process, carry you further along the way. Do you dare to dream? Or to believe in a dream until it manifests? Even if the naysayers challenge you, of course you do, sacred rebel. It says this oracle brings guidance that you're going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress. Bring it into fruition. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together now. Allow this integration to occur so that you can manifest your dreams. The end. Okay, that was beautiful. Yeah, I just feel like I can't say much more than that. So I really, really appreciate you guys for being here, for sticking around and listening to this reading. If it did resonate, I would love to hear in the comments how this is showing up in your life, in your experience. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe. Stick around. I would love to have you more. Yeah, that's about it. I wish you much luck on your journey, much love, and many blessings. Bye.